Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Lady Wolf Pack on a whole nother level. Savage as they come, game of female rebels. Lady Wolf Pack, slay the game, never settle. Savage as they come, gang of female rebels. We got the sharpest claws, we got the whitest teeth. We coming for your lunch, yeah, we grinding while you sleep. You better stay inside, you and your gang of sheep. We got the coldest eyes, but we only bring the heat. There we go.
Hey y'all, I'm Cassidy, the favorite daughter, obviously.
And I'm Kim, her mom, her match, and the real reason she turned out halfway decent.
Welcome to Mom's Favorite, the podcast where we laugh, vent, and overshare like it's our full-time job.
Yeah, and we're coming straight to you from Austin, Texas, where the queso's hot, the opinions are hotter, and we don't sugarcoat a damn thing.
You know, just think of us as Thelma and Louise, but only they're related and they have a podcast instead of a death wish.
So go ahead and pour yourself something strong, maybe a margarita, get a little snack.
Because here on Mom's Favorite, we got a lot to unpack. What's up, MFers? Welcome back to Mom's Favorite, the mother-daughter podcast where we overshare, overthink, overanalyze, and occasionally question our parenting choices.
Well, today those parenting choices are coming back to haunt us because we're turning the mic over to the boys.
That's right. My two boys, her grandsons, are joining us today. We got a 12-year-old who acts like your AP tutor and a 9-year-old who's basically a human tornado in crops.
We're grilling them about life, family, and what it's really like having us as their mom and Grammy. So buckle up. This might get brutally honest.
Or just brutal. Either way, you're about to hear two small humans expose us on our own podcast.
So let's get roasted.
Great. First up in the studio with us today, we have the 12-year-old. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Cannon Brent.
Cannon Brent, and you're 12 years old, because I just said that. What grade are you going into?
I am going into 7th grade at Gursky Middle School.
GMS, go Tigers. Okay, so we wrote some questions we're going to ask you, so just do your best. Okay. And answer with your heart. No.
No.
Okay. What is something you're really good at?
Something that I'm really good and passionate about is percussion, as I've made it already into the honors band, which is a very hard position to get into, especially at your beginning band years.
Yeah, I agree. I've been very impressed with your growth from the beginning of 6th grade to now.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible to be able to do that too. We're so proud of you.
Yeah, you definitely have a natural talent, natural knack for that. Just like your dad. Okay.
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
So Cannon, of all of the percussion instruments, which one is your favorite?
My favorite is probably the snare drum still, but I've been growing fond for the marimba as well, which is like the xylophone.
Oh, okay. So, Cannon, I know it's kind of early to start thinking about dream jobs, but if you had to say right now kind of what your dream job would be, what would you lean towards?
A dream, sustainable job that I think that's actually very possible for me to get is when I grow up, I do want to become an engineer, since there's a high pay and I have good potential in that area as well.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of engineer, do you know?
Not quite yet, but I'm thinking like I'm thinking like a engine manufacturer kind of engineer, or a car designer maybe.
Oh,
That sounds right up your alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right up your alley.
Definitely.
I think that totally possible for you to do.
So we just went to see the F1 movie, Canon, right?
Yeah, we did.
Y'all went. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was good. I've been playing this F1 game recently as well.
Does it get you kind of revved up? Like,
It can
think
get me.
maybe this
Yeah.
might be something I'm like really into.
I'm into the game, but I don't want to be an F1 driver.
Well, no, not a driver,
But maybe like an
but there's
car engineer or like
Yeah, I mean,
design.
back end or whatever.
I don't know about like designing F1 cars, but that would be something I could do if I was offered that job in the future, potentially.
Totally.
Okay. Next question. What is one thing that you wish adults understood better about kids?
It's that the age preferences are not very equally distributed sometimes.
What do you mean? You have an example?
Like my little brother gets the same things, if not more things than I do, except he's way younger and the age privileges aren't very distributed.
Okay.
So why does that matter?
Because it just feels unfair that I had to wait much longer to my certain age than him. And the fact that he's getting more stuff and he got it way before I do is kind of unfair. And there's just things that just like should connect but don't, like, for some reason.
Yeah, I think a lot of older brothers and older siblings feel that way about their younger siblings.
And that they have it harder. Because they do have it harder.
Well,
Well, you're the older ones are usually the practice one. Tell me something that you think that grown-ups worry too much about.
That's honestly kind of hard to tell. But I think one thing that I do run into is assignments that are like, they think it's like, they just like go into your stuff and they're like, oh my gosh, you have to do this. And it's stuff that you already have figured out or feel like you're going to have figured out, or just like something that you're not supposed to do at home.
you mean home?
And they just like, yeah, like homework, but like class assignments as well
Mhm.
that you're supposed to do in class. And they just dig through your stuff and it's like kind of annoying. And it's like, no, I don't have to.
Like, you feel like honestly, like you have that covered and you don't really.
Yeah,
think-
in some ways. I don't need like too much covering.
Yeah.
Well, did you think that maybe we're digging because you're not providing that much information about these assignments?
No. Absolutely not.
Read my mind.
Like my non-business, I am almost in 7th grade and I can manage my own stuff. I love it.
Okay. Here's a question. What is something that I or Grammy do that breaks the rules, and does it stress you out inside when we do that?
Something that's kind of hard to tell. I do see
Yikes.
it's like kind of hard. I don't really know. It's kind of hard to dig through to find something that you break the rules for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So nothing major.
But one thing that isn't necessarily breaking the rules, but it can stress me out for you guys sometimes, is actually like taxes. And like, because remember when you had the like $7,000 tax thing, and I was like, oh my god, $7,000.
whoa.
It stresses
Worrying
you out.
about taxes already. Wow.
Not that much.
Well, actually, you're very much more advanced than your mom was, because she asked me literally like a couple of years ago
Yeah, it's always a couple years ago.
that she asked me, what do you actually do when they say do your taxes? What do you do to them? So
Because I did not
You pay them.
this in school. All they taught me was that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell,
Oh my god.
but not
MITOCHONDRIA.
whoa, look at you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Spelling bee.
Script
Spelling
boy.
bee.
Oh my
Well, that's pretty good. If that's pretty good, Cannon. I'm glad that there's not a whole lot more rule breaking going on around here than I thought. So, as a logical person, how do you cope with the absolute chaos that is your little brother?
I barely cope. Sometimes
Barely.
because he hits me a lot. That's the problem. I get hit and hurt a lot by him, and he does not care, and he does not treat me with the power of an older brother. So usually it's like I barely even cope, but I'm given the option sometimes to go into my room, And it gets to a point where I'm like, fine, I will go in my room because we're always arguing about just go in your room. And I'm like, I better not see him coming into my room then. Watch it happen. And then I just hear you guys telling him to like not go into my room. And that's that. And sometimes it makes me actually crack up.
Yeah. So you just try to separate yourself.
Well, so when he's hitting you, why don't you just knock his block off? You're bigger than he is.
Because
Is
you guys wouldn't let me?
We wouldn't let you knock his block off.
No, because then he would scream to his parents or you, and then you would just be like, no, that's not what happens. And would that do anything to help the situation? No.
You're right. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
It would just turn into a full.
Mom's told me a lot by that now, but at this point I've already known that that's...
It doesn't. Yeah, it really doesn't, honestly. But you also, too, don't let him get away with hitting you because, heck, he's the same size as you. So it's not really fair if you're going to he's just going to be punching on you and you have to just take it, even though you are 3 years older.
Okay. Next question. What are you most looking forward to this year?
This year, one thing I'm looking forward to is, it's kind of hard. I'm definitely looking forward to band. That's for sure. Because of honors band. I have engineering classes, which something really cool about engineering classes that we have is that every Friday on the last day of school, if you have all your assignments done, they have these like Xbox 360s and PlayStation 3s and a Switch and even a VR headset that they just let you play until the class is over, which I think is really fun. Honestly.
Sweet.
Well, it's a good motivation to get your work done, huh? Fun.
For sure.
Band will be fun. It'll be a lot of work.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready for that? Gonna have to practice. I know how much you love practicing.
So, Cannon, if you could go anywhere in the entire world, where would you go?
This is very hard.
I know.
I say I want to go to Germany a lot, but I honestly don't think I would go there. I'm split between going to Tokyo, Japan, or London in Britain.
Ooh,
Good ones, both.
Those are both good choices.
Personally, I think I'd honestly go to London, actually, if I had to choose between one.
Yeah.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, from what I hear about Tokyo, Japan, is that if you have a very limited diet, like you do, it might be hard there to find a lot of dishes that you like there. I would think that London would be probably better on the eating front, probably. I want to go to London too. Let's plan a trip.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's nice that they speak English.
That's one thing that's good. They just speak a bit different English.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'd be happy to go anywhere because I've never been out the U.S.
Yeah.
If we get to go to London, that'd be awesome.
Okay, let's go.
Sounds great.
Okay, one more question for you. If you could leave a message to your future self, what would you say?
I would say, are you on the right path to success of my dreams, and how well are you at it?
Okay.
Sweet.
So like an encouragement to yourself
Yeah.
to stay on the right path and follow your dreams.
Yeah.
I love it.
Always use positive language to yourself.
Yes.
Always treat yourself like the amazing, wonderful person that you are.
Okay, Kenny. Good
Thanks,
job, buddy.
Ken.
Thanks for letting us interview you today.
You're welcome.
Okay, next up we have the little brother. Introduce yourself.
My name is Shepherd Brent.
Is that funny? Shepherd Brent. How old are you?
I'm 9.
9 years old. And what grade are you going into?
4th.
4th grade. Wow, you were just born yesterday. How's that possible?
I don't know.
You're the big little brother.
Hey, Sheppy. Hey, Sheppy. Do you like school?
Yeah, kind of. The only part I like about school is hanging out with my friends.
Oh, that's the only part.
Yes. I
Okay.
hate math.
Well, that's better than not liking anything at all.
You hate math. But you're not bad at math.
I hate math, science. The only thing I like is hanging out with my friends, lunch and recess. That's it.
Shepherd.
What?
You goofball.
Well, that sounds like a little social event, not school, but he's a sociable guy, so. Okay. Are you ready? We've written some questions that we're going to ask.
Okay.
All right. Number 1 is, what is something you're really good at?
I'm very good at flag football.
You are?
Wow.
Yes.
You are good at
Oh,
it,
you
actually.
are
I've seen
good.
you play.
You
I've
are
seen
very
you
athletic.
catching the ball.
What'd you say?
I said you are very athletic.
I used to play flag football.
I remember.
So do you want to play football again? Do you like football?
Yeah. Flag
Cool.
football.
Well, you're certainly big enough to be like a linebacker. So what do you want to be when you grow up, Shep? Have you given it any thought?
I want to be a doctor.
What? A doctor?
What kind of doctor?
Nurse practitioner.
Really?
okay.
You want to follow like your mom?
Wait,
No.
Because you know how there's like different kinds of doctors.
I'm
Like
trying to think.
there's like heart doctors, brain doctors, surgeons,
doctors.
kid doctors.
Like emergency room, like if someone's in a car.
It was that one.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
exciting.
a lot of like high energy and adrenaline. That sounds right up your alley.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yes.
Why are you looking at?
Chaos and high adrenaline. That sounds right in your genetics.
Next question is, if you woke up one morning and were a grown up, what is the first thing you would do?
Play like 18 plus games.
Don't you do that already?
No.
Not on a school day, I guess. If you were a grown up, you would play 18 games.
18 plus games.
Oh, 18 plus the age. I was thinking numbers.
I know
number of games. He does not already do.
I knew what he meant.
Take that back.
And
I
after
knew
that,
that.
I would go to the bar with my friends.
Oh,
A bar at 18.
in the morning?
Not at 18.
So,
Not in the morning.
I
In the
think you-
afternoon.
Okay, so you'd wait a little bit, at
Yeah.
least.
Why do you want to go to the bar?
Because I've never went to the bar.
You just want to
You've
go
never
hang
been.
out?
It sounds like a cool place to go. Yeah. What about like skydive? Too scared.
Hell no.
Hell no. Too
Okay.
scared. I don't blame you on that one. What
That's
about
funny.
like go to Vegas?
You said is it only one day for adult?
Well, yeah, I guess. Any days.
Then you would have to wait to go to Vegas,
Until you were 21.
and you wouldn't be a kid anymore.
You have to be
Okay.
grown up. That's true. Good point.
The logistics.
Good point. Good point. So, hey, Sheppy,
Yeah.
what is something that mom or Grammy does that is really annoying?
First of all, the thing that I hate about Grammy is that she vapes.
Yeah.
That's not annoying. Roast.
Dangerous.
It's turning into a roast.
Oh, turning into roast Grammy.
And then
Okay, you said
about
first of all.
mom,
Probably nag you to do stuff. Like say, Shepherd, get dressed. Shepherd, put your clothes on.
What's the thing that Cannon does that annoys
yeah.
you the most?
oh, she's always like, if I go into Cannon's room,
Mm-hmm.
he thinks I would be like going crazy.
Yeah.
But if I walk into Cannon's room, then he's just gonna go wild.
Yeah, y'all go crazy when you go into each other's rooms for some reason.
Like, because that's supposed to be private space and no one can come in there.
Yeah, even if they're not doing anything, just standing in the doorway, it's like,
get out.
I just walk in his room and he's like, get out. Like, what did I do?
I came to say hi.
Same thing.
I came to say good morning, sunshine, and say, jump up, little rabbit. And you said, get out of my room.
Oh, y'all are a hoot.
What
Okay.
question?
Speaking of your brother, what is something that you've learned from Canon?
He taught me how to play Roblox.
There you go.
He showed you grow a garden
Yeah.
because he was playing that first, and now that's games all the rage. Not just in our house.
So what would be your dream school? Like if you could go to any kind of school, what would it be? Like what would they have besides video games? We know that's going to be on there.
You know that school that's like, everybody talks about it?
Like what?
Oh, yeah, Harvard.
Harvard?
Harvard?
Mm-hmm.
Harvard? I love that. I love Harvard.
So that's your dream college. I thought you said you didn't want to go to college, but you did say you want to be a doctor, so that
Wait,
definitely involves college. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
Oh,
Reach
that's
high, my little love
good.
bug. He's so annoyed. Okay.
Your chicken's gone.
Or UT. Harvard or UT.
Harvard.
Okay. It's so far away.
It is. It's
But-
in Massachusetts. Did you know that? He's like, and. Okay.
Don't
Okay,
count
you
count your nuggets.
if you had a time machine, would you go to the past or the future, and why?
I would go to the past.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
And do what?
if I was in the past, you know how you get in trouble at school?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't get in trouble
If
at
I
school.
get in trouble at school, I could just go to the past and avoid it.
Okay, so you could go back and like redo things you maybe should have made.
All the school problems.
All the school problems. Do you have that many school problems?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You're a good boy for the most part.
Yeah.
You are.
You are.
I've never gotten a call from the principal.
You're a good learner. You really are. And you have a really big heart.
Next questions.
All right. So, Sheppy, if you could leave a message for your future self, what would it be?
Money doesn't buy happiness.
That's
That is
absolutely true.
a
Money
great
does not-
You know what Eminem said?
What did Eminem say?
Money doesn't buy happiness. It buys crazy ass happiness. That's what Eminem said.
Oh, you're
You
so
love Eminem,
funny.
huh?
He loves Eminem. He did
Like-
say he wanted to be a rapper.
Oh, really? Well, you better get into
No, he
kind of
said a
lessons.
doctor and then also a rapper, like on the side.
Perfect.
The rapping doctor, Dr. Shep. That could be your rap name and your doctor name.
Hey, remember when you went to the dentist that time and that dentist, she said that they were rapping?
Yeah, because they gave me like drugs and it sounded like they were rapping. I was like, hi.
What?
Hi on dentist drugs. And everything they said sounded like a rap in my head.
You took a drug that made... Wait, so if Grammy said something, it would sound like a rap?
Yeah, because I went to the dentist and they took my wisdom teeth out. And so they
Which is
gave
why
me-
she's not wise anymore.
Yeah, I lost it. They ripped them out.
They took her wisdom teeth out. And then she thought while she was on the medication,
Mhm.
she was like half asleep and half awake,
Yeah.
basically.
And you're like,
And so like the dentist was talking and the hygienist was talking, but like
And
in my
so
head-
like give us an example, like kind of
you're like
kind of act it out.
Okay, so like for example, they kept telling me to open my mouth wider, and the dentist would be like, open, 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 in real life, but in my little loopy head, that sounded like a rap.
What did it sound
like rap.
Open.
Open.
Next question.
Open up your mouth. He's like, next question, please.
Okay.
That's all our questions for
That is
today.
all of our questions. Do you have any questions for us? Maybe you should
or like
interview us.
statements.
Okay.
I love to listen to your list.
If you had $1 million, what would you do with it, Mom? Because they're always like, I want $1 million.
Because Grammy tells me to say that every time you say you want something. So
That's the
okay, if
reply.
I had $1 million. First of all, that's not enough. But I would pay off all my debt and my student loans.
And you would pay off
would-
all the things that I purchased.
That's why I'm in debt. No, I'm just kidding. And then I would put money to the side for you and your brother to have for school, college, or cars or whatever. And then it'd probably be gone.
Yep.
Buy a house and it'd be gone, I'm sure.
Where would you live?
What?
What about $1 trillion?
$1 trillion?
gosh.
Well, I could buy anything and everything with $1 trillion.
So where would you live? Like if your mom got $1 million and she was just going to go out and buy y'all kind of your dream house, where would you live? Would you live in Austin or would you want to live somewhere?
Private island.
A private island? Okay.
Private island.
Well, what about the rest of us? Can we go with you or?
But then you could never I'm just going to run to McDonald's real quick. There's no running to
Like
McDonald's.
a really big private island, like South Padre with like restaurant.
With our own McDonald's.
Oh,
Yeah.
South Padre.
sweet.
And robots work the place.
That's too humid.
Hey, have you seen that robot cowboy running around town? It's running all over Austin and it's a little robot and it has a cowboy hat on and it's like been on South Congress. It's been down on like 2nd Street. Have you seen it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It is so funny
we don't
looking.
go
It's a
down
little
there.
short man about this tall and he's a robot and he has a cowboy hat on. He's just running around town.
He's over it. Okay, well,
Okay, wait. Make your own questions, like new questions that you would ask me.
well,
Who's your favorite, Grammy or Chief?
Grammy.
Grammy today.
I moved into favorite status now. I'm happy about that.
Mom, what is your question?
My question. What is something about yourself that you love?
That I'm like big.
That you're tall? You love that you're tall? That's good. Lots of girls like tall guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's like their number one criteria.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you need to worry about that for a long time.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on our podcast.
Thank
Sheppy.
you, Sheppy. Think you might
Bye.
come back on sometime and talk to us about things going on in your life later.
Yeah.
Nice. I love you,
love
Sheppy. I love you.
My big little boy.
And that's a wrap on today's episode, where we learned that 9-year-olds run on chaos, snacks, and a questionable logic, and 12-year-olds are just tiny philosophers who think they know everything. Because honestly, they kind of do.
Yeah, Cannon does for sure. He's way smarter than me. Well, big thanks to our 2 not-so-pint-sized guests for gracing us with their wisdom, weirdness, and wildly off-topic tangents.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to rate, review, and share with someone who also survived a conversation with the preteen.
Catch you next time on Mom's Favorite, where the kids might be cute, but the sass is inherited.